Hi guys, this is cutie number 3. Last night in the USA was election night and I voted, and I'm really grateful to see that everyone was very enthusiastic. Everyone was really patriotic this time around. Last time around everyone was as well, and I was really happy to see long lines at the voting places. So whether or not your party of choice won, I'm still gonna congratulate you for being very patriotic and getting your vote out there. One Piece 688. This chapter was all about Mocha. Zoro's fight with Monet was pretty much KO. He was way more powerful than Monet. It's probably incomprehensible. And he's carrying Kuina on his back out of the biscuit room because she felt dizzy. So this was my favorite part out of the whole chapter. Kuina, Tashigi, has this kind of relationship with him that reminds me of how Zoro's relationship was with Kuina. And that's really weird because Kuina's dead. So Tashigi's arguing with Zoro, don't touch me, blah, blah, blah. She's like oogling his swords. She seems to be just like Kuina. I don't know if Kuina had a whimsical side like this, but from what we've seen of her and the relationship she has with Zoro, like, it's so similar. It's scary. Nami, Zoro, and Chopper are losing their handle on all of these kids. And Mocha is just the star of the show because she's the one running with the candy. And it's really a shame, these three powerful people can't hold down a bunch of kids. Robin is putting her blurs all over them, and they're just busting through. Caesar's really onto something right now, because if half the world was as weak as them, these kids could just take over with him as the head honcho. So the situation is out of control, and they're not making much progress because they're running out of places to run, and they still can't get control of the kids. So Chopper is administering sedatives to the kids while they hold them down, and it's going one by one, but it seems like there's so many kids, and Mocha is caught at the bottom of the steps, so she swallows the candy, and Chopper briefly remembers what he told Mocha about the effects of the candy, and it's just sad. Mocha is really a trooper. I'm really surprised. She's, the star of this chapter right now, and she tries to hold it in her cheek. She's trying. She can't because, they're trying to bust it out of her cheeks. They want that candy that bad. So Mocha just goes ahead and swallows the candy in the wrapper. She was really hungry. No, I'm just kidding. She swallows the candy, and it's so sad, She ends up on the floor bleeding, and that's the effect of this candy. She knew this because she was talking with Chopper while they were holding the kids back, and Chopper told her that Caesar's using them as experiments, and the effects on their body is so harsh that they won't make it to adulthood. He's just basically experimenting with them. They were never meant to actually be used in combat, or actually even be used for his minions, his will. So this is just experimental phase, which is very sad. So Mocha already bonded with these kids. I guess they're already her friends, and there's always a few token characters in One Piece, and Mocha is one of them. She was very brave for a kid, swallowing the candy for her friends. I don't know how many kids out there would do this. So just a while ago she was crying because she doesn't want to die. Now she's taking the death pill straight on. So It's very unrealistic of a kid, but hey, you know, there are token heroic kids. So Chopper puts his confidence in Luffy in front of Mocha. Tiny flashback of when Chopper talked to Mocha, and Chopper is just making these faces. I thought Robin would have slapped him already, but I guess it's for a good cause. So it's worse than the Franky and Chopper faces. He's just really taking this harsh, like he's really given up the hope. I mean, or he's acknowledging her sacrifice, whichever. He is just sobbing his poor little eyes out, and the kids are still in a daze, but yet they're actually showing some emotion, which means that they have slight bit of rationality. They're not totally dead to the world. So that in itself says that there should be some way to recover these kids after they get back to their parents, like a little physical therapy, things like that. Chopper is telling the kids, but they just can't understand what he's saying. Sanji's army shows up, and they're capturing the kids rather harshly. I mean, look at that. They're just trampling on these kids. If Nami and Robin had done it the way they did, they probably would have got the kids, you know, to calm down. I mean, there's only about 3 G5 men on the kids, and I think Nami and Robin can handle a G5 man by themselves. The Marines show up, G5 badass Marines, and they have a medical squad. They were somewhere hidden in there. I didn't even see the black hat medics. So the medical squad gets their syringes out and starts injecting the kids. How convenient. Moving on, they're getting Mocha to the examination room, and Chopper's going to do some really serious surgery, it seems. Chopper is really broken up over this happening. He's just torn. On Building C's page, on the first floor, Luffy busts out of the drain with a dragon on his back. That's Monosuke, and it looks kind of cool. So these guards are just like, oh, what happened? What's going on here? Luffy just grabs one by the collar, and he's like, where's Caesar? And they just lead him straight to Caesar. They're like, screw this. They're like G5 Marines, pretty much. Well, I think G5, okay, they're a little bit worse than G5. Let me give G5 a little bit more credit. Luffy's just like, got it, and Monosuke sleeping on his back. It's so cute. I mean, he's so cute. I hope there's a way for him to turn back into human, but if he's gonna stay like this, I hope he becomes a Straw Hat Pirate, because he is so cute. And Chopper would have a familiar. So One Piece was very somber again this week. No problem with that on my end, because it was very interesting. No repeat performance either. So I'm pretty content. Next week, I can't wait for the confrontation with Caesar. I'm thinking that Virgo is somewhat finished by Smoker. You can't tell by time, because the time is overlapping in One Piece, so we can't really judge. But I'm hoping that things will be over soon, so we can see what the crew is going to look like. I don't know if Monet's coming. It's not a big ruled out type of thing. It's not ruled out yet, but I'm not sure. I don't know if she'd fit in. She seems like the girly type under those feathers and wings, and I know that she can look normal as well. She can transform, you know. She's just been in her offensive mode the whole time, because she's probably afraid of what the Straw Hats can do. Let's just put it like that. And I'm not sure if she'll be coming with Trafalgar. I would like to know. Let's see. This is going to get interesting when they all board the ship. Franky is really getting on my nerves because whatever you're doing to the ship couldn't take this long. You need to come back and help your friend. Do something. He's just been out of the picture. I don't know about how time in One Piece goes, but I think they've been there for a while. I mean, he's spending hours on the ship practically. So, can't wait till next week. I'll put it like that. I'm not really over this chapter, but it was a good chapter. It wasn't a totally disappointing chapter. Thanks for watching. Comment, subscribe, like.